What I have here is a beautiful Mirikatsu Gi. Look at that. Inside and everything. The problem is, it's gone pink. And we can't really wear, I mean, I guess we could, but anyways, that's set aside. We're going to try to dye it to a navy blue. So, alright, so what we're going to use today is RIT liquid dye. Seen quite a few videos on YouTube. Looks like it works. So these are the things you'll be needing. Hopefully it works out. Firstly, salt. I'm just going to get a new one. Measuring cups, usually 1 cup's enough, but I got a half cup because the gi top weighs about 3 pounds and a bit, and the pants weigh a little less than a pound, or about a pound. What I have here is half a cup of dissolved salt, and here's 1.5 cup of dissolved salt in hot water. Right behind there is a simmering pot of water. Also what I have here are a couple of buckets, one for each item. I guess it's easier that way if you want to do it together, but if you want to do it separately, do one at a time, I guess. I also have gloves, and apparently this is like all natural, so you can actually send it down the drain. Alright, let's see how this works out. This is how we start. What we're going to do first is get some dishwashing fluid, and apparently just a few drops. So I'm going to drop a few drops right here, and a little, half of that about in there. I don't think it really matters. What I'm going to do is pour the water in there. I'll do it one at a time. Pour the water in there, followed by the, I guess, brine we made here. And then we're going to dip. Alright, we'll see you after we start. Alright guys, I'm going to do this in my bathtub. So here's the red dye. Make sure you shake it well. I'm going to put 1.5 in here for the gi top, and then I'm going to add the brine solution in there. So I'm going to see what that looks like. Okay, I've added the dye in there. Now I'm going to add the saline solution, or the brine solution. Try to be really nice when we're adding it. Go down the side, and that should be enough to put the gi in there. So let's see how that works out. Alright guys, here goes nothing. I don't have 3 hands, so I'm going to have to do this after we do this. I put it in. I'm trying to get all of it submerged, so I have to add some more water. But the thing is, it's not submerging all the way, so I have to keep it like this for about an hour. What I'm going to try to do is put a cover on it and put a weight on it so that it stays. And what I did was I took a glass bowl, I guess, and then put it on top and then filled it with water to press the rest of the water down, so there's no contact between the hot water up there and down there, but it's still pressed. Alright guys, I'm trying to give myself about ½ hour between each batch, and this is how I prep the kitchen sink, because they said stainless steel is best to put it down. So I kind of clean the sink up so that there are no chances of anything contaminating the dye, and I've kind of covered up all the nice parts so that you know, when you pour it down, no splatter goes anywhere. So okay, then I'm going to start preparing my second one. Here's my brine, here's the water, which is like simmering. Alright guys, the other one's still doing pretty well. I got to shake it up after a little bit. And here's the other part of the dye, shaking it up, shake. And then I'm going to pour it in. When I pour it in, I just want to be careful how I pour it in. Just pour it down the side. You know, don't let it spill too much. I'm going to add the salt water. Already I have a lot of water in here, so okay, here goes nothing. Oh man, this is so pink. I hope it turns out well. I really want to wear this gi. You see, I didn't take any of the patches out. That's because what they said was it shouldn't dye the nylon unless you wanted to. So anyways, we're gonna keep doing this. Let's see you on the flip side. This place smells a little funky. As you can see, I've compressed both of them with like 2 bowls of water, essentially. Just make sure everything is submerged. I tried to do that, so that, I've stirred this once already, and I will stir this at the ½ hour mark. Alright guys, as you can see, I've dumped most of it out. I'm gonna dump the rest into the sink now. So this is what the sink looks like before. Let's see what it looks like after. I'll put it under water, or running water. I'm gonna try to wash out as much of the dye as I can. As you can see, a lot is gonna come out. So let's see how that turns out, eh? Just look, just kind of wash it out. As you can see, this buddy here didn't pick up the color as well as I'd like, but I'm guessing there's some sort of nylon based material infused in here which doesn't pick up the color as well, which is why I didn't pick up the pink, but this really picked it up. Look at how deep that is. Now even if it shows a little bit of pink, I'm not too worried. And as expected, it didn't do any or much damage, I hope, to the interior. Some of the patches have changed color, like the Mirkatsu has changed color. I'm guessing that was more cotton based than nylon based, but all the good stuff inside still looks good. I just sit it for a little bit. There are some places where it's a little patchy like that. I'm not very happy about that, so I might actually put it in the hot dye again for a bit. Guys, here I have the rest of it. It looks pretty dark. I haven't let it out. It's still pretty hot, so if you need to re-dye it, I guess the water is still warm, so just use it, I guess. I'm gonna wash it up and see what that's like. Alright, so this has come out again from the dye. This time it looks much better done, and again, this one didn't pick up the color like I wanted it to. Maybe I got like permanent markers or something. Anyways, so I'm just letting that sit till the pants are done. I'm filling up a tub and the washing machine full of hot water. So here we have it. They're both now inside here. As you can see, they're losing a lot of color, so I'm gonna keep washing it. That's gonna be the last round. As you can see, the water is not as blue as. And here it is. Drum roll. I kind of screwed up. Anyways, this is the gi top, which is done pretty well, I think. None of this went away. The original Mirkatsu design is still good. The Mirkatsu stitching went super deep, so I'm guessing it was another type of material, but it looks really nice, almost like it's black. There's certain areas where it's a little discolored, but it's a denim color, so I don't really mind. Right, this one completely changed. There's some instances of, I guess, places where there is no whatchamacallit, staining. None of this got stained, get dyed either, which is pretty cool.